And hey, what is up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back to Draven Script. I am your host, Draven Cryption, whatever you want to call it. Sorry that I haven't got to this earlier. I work. That's why you guys don't really see me at. That's why you basically, unless it's like a holiday or something, or I get to switch a day around, you normally don't see me streaming earlier because I work during the day and then I stream when I get home from work, as long as food and stuff doesn't need to be cooked. But that's kind of like my schedule. And actually, I was offered more hours, so which I might take because of everything going on, which I want to discuss right about now. Um, as you guys may have known, I haven't been saying things about anybody for quite some time. For a few months, I'll say stuff here and there, and then I'll get one or two troll accounts to attack me because I'm sticking up for myself. And I think that's very hypocritical. And I think it's very upsetting that kind of this community, or not really my community, because you guys are awesome. I love you guys. You guys are just the best. And I love, I love that no one can tell my viewers, the people who watch me, who to watch. I love that. I love that, guys. I love you. I love that no one can scare you guys into liking and watching. I've always said, hey, watch who you want. If they make your life easier, if they give you a chuckle, watch them. If you identify with them, watch them. And that's kind of the point of this Shanny update video tonight. I think a lot of people, not a lot, but some people, they are concerned parents, but there's people out there that identify with Shanny, or they did, whether because they were junkies, alcoholics, turning tricks at the corner McDonald's to get a cheeseburger because they were junkies. Like, there's all kinds. There's a very famous quote. Those who shout the loudest are also the ones with the most to hide. That is very, very truthful. I always went about talking about Shanny and Rev because I'm a concerned parent. I'm a child advocate. I feel like children are innocent. I've had people hurt me when I was a child. So I speak out against this type of injustice because I would never, ever allow anyone to get hurt, especially on my watch or if I knew about it. So I do my best. And I think to some people, they want to throw around that I have done this, that, and the other thing, maybe because they did, maybe because the subject matter that we're talking about. But like I said, I've only ever tried to spread awareness about the Shanny situation. I didn't know that there's people out there that have abusive spouses or they're drinking and drugging. And remember, no judgments. No judgments here. Nobody's perfect. But I don't think people because they have an addiction, they should try to find that problem in you. Like, we all aren't wired the same way, if you get what I mean. And what I'm trying to say is I have been ignoring them, but you know what? There's probably going to be some changes around here. I talked to some people that have been doing this a long time, and I'm thinking about going back to pre-recorded streams and then doing streams like this off the cuff for my members' streams. This way, my other streams will be a lot more coherent, editing and all that stuff. And then we can have fun like this during the members' streams because, I thought I was having fun with people. I thought that we were friends and stuff, but I guess we weren't, and they can't take a joke. And a couple years ago, Renee and I, we even talked about this in one of my videos. We threw shit out there to see who would run with what, and all these people ran with it. And I guess when people are trying to find information on you, that's what they will do. And believe me, a lot of that stuff is going to get addressed because All I'm saying, folks, please, please, please always consider the source material. If you're getting source material from somebody who is a junkie loser who basically, when they were streaming, had their children screaming loud in the background and no one was doing about it, and now I'm talking about like a baby while they have another one on the way, that's kind of messed up, very hypocritical. And this is just a generalization. I'm not talking about anyone specific. I'm just saying, how can you talk about people and child abuse when you're abusing your own children to make a video? You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm just trying to say that, you know, and at the end of the day, it's just not worth it anymore. You know, I try to have fun. I make you guys laugh. I want, you know, to be different, not like everyone else around here, give you guys something different. But at the same time, like, I could just take more hours and work, you know? I don't need all this made up stuff about me, because this is kind of what happens around places like this, unfortunately. I don't know if you guys, the new people, there was a community called Girl World, or Girl World with an O, because reasons. And they focused on Chantel, Foodie Beauty. Well, guess what happened when Foodie Beauty was gone for a while? They all ate each other. And this is what happens around communities. Some people just need drama, so they'll just start making up drama about each other. And I've never been about that. I've always been about, I have your back, you have my back. The people that I used to do videos with, I would have went for bat for them and done anything for them. Like, for instance, there's some guy, and I won't mention his name, he's kind of pathetic, he has a pathetic channel, but he's been around for a while, and let's just say he got messed with a lot by people online for being a homosexual. Do I care that he's homosexual? Of course not. I'll do it. Everyone's allowed at the crypt, you know, everyone. You know, we just have a good time, you know, just chill out. So he ran to me and Renee and started crying when he was being called out. And of course, we went and backed him up. But then I hear now recently, he's talking shit about me and my wife as well. And I'm like, man, I should never have went to bat for you when people were making fun of you for being a homosexual. You know, I feel like, man, I was used. And, you know, I hear people were using people that had big platforms, like, hey, maybe I could steal their subs. And I'm sure that's happened to me. And I don't know. I just hope people can understand that there's more to life. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm still going to give the streams to everybody that care. And after my video is done tonight, I will be in the Discord. Please go in my Discord. There is a new link. Use that link. The great Mousy been setting things up. Shout out to you, Mousy. Mousy is an admin in that Discord, so you will give them respect. They are, when I'm not around, which I'm really not around much on Discord because I'm very busy. They are the second in command. So if you ever have a question, ask them. And oh yeah, also a shout out to Queen of Spades. Hey Queen, fuck you. You're stupid. And Teddy Bear 55, you're a fucking liar, piece of shit that's on Social Security talking shit about people who you think is on Social Security. Dude, until you have any proof or anything, you're a psychopath. That's why not just me, but my community kicked you out of out of the crypt, because you're a psychopath. You're nuts. You try to weasel your way into my Discord. No one wanted you there. You had a sad story about people who were messing with you. I gave you 5 minutes to talk, and then you tried to, like, I don't know, make fake messages because everyone saw what you really saw and it didn't add up. And you were trying to get me to fight with people, and I'm not about that, man. I don't give a shit about fighting with anybody. I want to make my community laugh, have them enjoy this, because they don't care about the petty fighting. So as you know, that's it for now. You know, I just wanted to, I don't know, I heard a couple stuff about this video that I'm gonna play for you. So I just want to throw it out there because I am kind of getting done with the whole Shanny thing. When people ask me to cover somebody, I do what you guys, say. And especially if someone donates and say, Draven, can you please do that? Of course, I'm going to do that for you. But, I just want people to understand that. Like, I do this for my people. That's it. I don't do it because, like, I'm like, oh, I need to try to mess with people. I really could care less. And even now, even to this day, if anybody besides Queen of Spades and Teddy Bear or whatever want to try to work things out with me, send me an email. Send me an email. We can work things out. I am totally cool with that. There's a lot of people who don't know me, and I'm fine if you want to try to like get to know each other, no problem. Or some people, people that I knew from before. I'm still throwing out that olive branch because I don't feel like I did anything wrong. I explained everything, and that's where I am going to leave it. And like I said, I'm willing to take the first step and be the adult and say, here, olive branch. And if I ever speak against you ever again, I will terminate my channel. Again, who is going to say that? Nobody, folks. Nobody. That's how serious I am about trying to mend fences. Because in the end, I don't want this. I see other communities that shout each other out, and I'm like, man, I thought we were like that. We were. Once upon a time, we were. I miss people. I miss Grampy Lobster. Hell, I miss Frank. We used to have fun all together. I miss BGTV. I miss a lot. I miss a lot of fun with people. I saw a video I did with Security Monitor Lizard, and it was funny. And it was him and I and Grampy, and it's just, I put it in members because all that stuff, I'm keeping it in members. But it was a great video. But like I said, I digress. I'm just trying to say I'm not here for that bullshit. But Kinky Chef, what's up? Oh, your new name. Haha. Scott, what's up, Scott? Hey, Mousy. Amethyst, what's up? Thank you for saying to hit that like button. I appreciate it. And guys, remember, donations, they're in the description below. There's a Cash App. There's my PayPal business. Or if you want to put it on the, if you want to have your name come up on the thing, then you hit the little $sign, or you can become a member. And like I'm saying, future live streams are probably most likely going to be on members only. So if you want to see, if you like this type of way I do this type of content, it's not going to be like this forever. So I would consider becoming a member so you don't miss anything. Waiting for Karma, what's up? It's just easier that way. See-Through Gypsy, what's up? And guys, the ones I was talking to a little bit ago about your medical problems, your health problems, and that's why I love my community so much. We have talks about like people that are going through stuff physically and mentally. I hope you guys are doing a lot better. I worry about you when you tell me about your life, and I would never, that's nobody's content. I would never use that for clout. I'm proudly saying it to you right now. You know who you are out there. I do hope things are better. And I love our conversations, man. Our Discord conversations, you guys are the best. Keep coming back. Keep coming into those lives. I'm going to start doing movie nights and the weekends and stuff. I have a lot of plans for that, but just keep coming back because I love talking to you guys and really interact on things that we can't talk about here. Different stage. What's up again? Chibi, what's up? What's up, Chibi? Okay, so Mirror Bear. So apparently Shanny made a live. And believe me, please be careful waiting for Karma, always. Adoption Molly, what's up? And I heard that that she made a video, and my real second in command did me a favor and transcribed it over from Instagram, and then I put my Draven spin on it. So second in command, you know who you are, and you know that you've always been my second in command for over a year now. Thank you. You are awesome. And that's another thing. People used to say that Petty Patty was my second in command. And no, she wasn't. She was a friend for a while, but I could never trust her with anything. There's my real second in command that shouts me out, that puts things up that tells everybody when I'm live on Discord. Everyone in Discord knows who my second in command is, and she is awesome. And I still, much respect to her, and I'm so glad that she's with the crib. But anyway, yeah, I work. I work in the daytime. It started out temporary, but they've been giving me more hours as as time. It's been like this for years, and well, what's great about it is if I want to change dates around, they can kind of help me out, especially during the summer months. Oh man, I really need to change this poll around too, by the way. But yeah, okay. Ami, what's up, Ami? Okay, Debbie, how you doing? I just hope you guys understand, what's, it is YouTube high school. And the thing, Mirror Bear, is no one ever has any proof or receipts. I mean, I've heard so much stuff at my wife is my sister, or I beat kids with vacuums. Yeah, that's a messed up one. That's a real fucked up one. And let's see, I'm a junkie and I turn tricks at the McDonald's. Oh wait, that's not me. That's somebody else. Yeah. You know what? Shout out to Renee for reminding me about someone who's extrally talking shit. I forgot about that video that somebody did on them, and that Nags did on them specifically, and I forgot how much of a piece of shit that they are. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. They were turning tricks at the McDonald's. What the hell do they know? But again, guys, please, Discord later, and we will talk all about that. Penelope, what's up? Monster Radio. Look at it this way. If they're talking about you, chances are they aren't talking about someone else. Yeah, it's true. And I get it. I talk about people, and I should expect that. But again, I've always tried to just bring awareness about Shanny and the child abuse and the animal abuse and Rev doing it. I thought it was wrong that they were getting away with that. And I have never, ever made up anything about Shanny. Everything I've told you was 100% true, and I've always had receipts to back it up. I don't know, Different Sage. I think people just don't have anything going on in their life. So they have to make up stuff to try to get views and clicks. And it's like, if you don't give a shit, it's like, you see how pathetic it is. What's up, Joshua? How you doing? All right, so let's get into this. It's your birthday, Kitty Cuddy? Well, yo, happy birthday. Happy birthday, guys. Green hearts for Kitty Cuddy, please. Green hearts for Kitty Cuddy. Kitty Cuddy, before I start, let me give you a happy birthday month. And that is the Crips unofficial color for people who didn't know. All right, so let's get into it. Hello, roasted and salted. How you doing? Like I said, I love hanging out with you guys. I love having fun with you guys. Hey, Sarah, what's poppin'? Well, like I said, I was asked to watch this Shanny video, so we will go into that. But at this point, I just feel like Shanny is very, I don't know, like dead cowish. You know what I mean? It's just that's the thing with Shanny. She's a dead cow. But I still try to make it as interesting as possible. But let's hear what she had to say. But guys, thank you for being here. Please like the stream. I do appreciate you all in more ways than you'll ever know. You guys are awesome. Oh, and by the way, for the people who live in other countries that love what I do, I did turn on the closed captioning. So there's that for you. And like I said, you guys know how to get in touch with me. You can email me. You can just talk to me send me a message on Discord. There's a part in my Discord. You let me know what you want to see. There's cooking videos that I do with my members that I'm kind of not allowed to do on regular YouTube because people could get upset with it. So there is a lot of fun. So if you are a member, please check those out. Thank you guys for the green hearts. I'm sure Kitty likes that. All right, let's get into this video, and thank you all for being here, and please like. All right, I will stop this.
So, God, my back is fucking, It's been a while.
Oh yeah, so Shanny by the way, so for people who didn't know, Shanny didn't put herself on camera. I don't know if she's sitting on the phone, if this is her butt, hopefully not. So good old Draven here, I improvised and added some pictures. I hope you enjoy them.
It's been a while since I've actually spoke, but I just I've seen a couple videos on Colleen Ballinger, and like right now I'm watching Cinnamon Toast Ken.
Wow. And hold on, just before I keep going, just two more things. One is Shanny always does this. She always talks about somebody else. And Colleen Ballinger, aka and I never liked this YouTuber, this creator. Haters back off. What's her name? What's her name? She's a groomer. She grooms kids. Miranda Singh. She is on Netflix. She was taken out after 2 seasons, and a lot of grooming has came out. She would do these conventions or shows where she'd have young 14-year-olds put their hands down her pants. She sent a 14-year-old boy her lingerie, but she thought that was okay because he's gay, and I don't agree with that. It doesn't matter their sexual orientation, that you shouldn't be sending kids lingerie. So that's kind of messed up. So I'm with everybody. Colleen's sick. And number 2, I've always waited for Shanny to apologize for the problems that she's done. And what I mean by problems, like, for the abuse to the kids, to, Rev, to the animals dying, for her cursing and saying that the racist stuff. You guys know what she's done, and she's yet to apologize for any of it. So I've always said if she could apologize it, then that would be the first step in her actually changing for the better. And that doesn't mean all is forgiving, but I think she would be on the right track. Here, I guess I don't know if you guys want me to stop the music. I don't know if that'll make you hear it better. You guys let me know. Music or no music?
About what Colleen Ballinger did to Trisha Paytas,
right, Monster?
Right? About just jokes, having friends come over to her house and sharing Trisha's nudes and OnlyFans and giving it to her fans, which is illegal. It's called porn revenge. It's actually very illegal, and I just want to say that, like, I understand how Trisha feels, because that stuff has been done to me, and if it's not okay to do to Trisha, and if it wouldn't be okay to do to me, because that's just fair, right? But that stuff was done to me by a guy named Dragnot Silvis, or Alfred Mims, however you want to, put him. He did that to me, along with the Geek Room, aka Frank Wolf, and a couple others did that to me.
I love the fact that Shanny just thinks, oh, well, now since I haven't been around, let me go dox people by saying their legal first and last name, Real nice, real classy, Shanny.
That's a huge bitch.
Right?
They actually started a...
Exactly, Mayor Bear.
Twitter, and it's still up, of it. And,
a lot of people feel that Shanny actually made that Twitter. So I cannot confirm or deny that Geek Room or Frank or Drag or any of them did it. Drag did. He did a review of watching the OnlyFans, but he didn't show it. He was, just basically his face reaction, which is gold. One of Drag's best videos. I don't know if he still has it up on his channel, but he did it with his brother. I loved it. I laughed so hard. Between that one and Drag falling on the ground, being like, my vibro, and he couldn't get up. I mean, I almost peed myself. Drag is a funny man, and I've learned a lot from him, and I will always respect Drag for basically learning how to YouTube, you know?
They pretty much stole and profited from something I was trying to profit from. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Drag did not, yeah, exactly. It was on Twitter. He paid and he reviewed it and it was funny, but he did not post it on there against her will because Shanny wants to make everyone feel sorry for her, of course. Or unless she feels that, unless someone told her that. I mean, sometimes it's either or. I've learned, these days trying to figure out where all the bullshit's coming from and lies that people say about people. Because, after a while, I feel like I wonder if other people were talking about if that shit's lies. I have to, like I said, always do research for yourself. Like Letitia, I've been looking, making sure because it's like at this point, who knows what's true and what's not true. People say so much shit and more than half the time they have no proof, no receipts. It's just like with this. Like if Shanny was like, "Here's proof that Drag posted that," it's her speculation, it's her opinion.
just completely ruined it for me and my husband to
Same
try to
here.
make money to, provide for ourselves and our children. So I understand exactly how Trisha feels. I just want to say that I forgive all of them for that. These people really need to get into therapy and heal. They really need to heal. And
Maybe.
I think a lot of people who involve themselves in drama on a daily basis, and I don't. I can't even really watch Cinnamon Toast Ken really because it just reminds
happy
me
birthday.
of what has been done to me and my family, and it destroyed our lives. It destroyed our wealth. It destroyed our minds.
All right, so let's fix some of these here. So first of all, people's opinions did not destroy their wealth. What destroyed Shanny's wealth, well, really Rev's, Jason's wealth, is having Rev make Shanny his financial advisor. Can you imagine? She saw 750 grand and she was like, "Can I control that?" And he's like, "Oh, I guess so." That's messed up. That is messed up. If Rev wasn't so whipped by Shanny, maybe you could have said, maybe let me get a second opinion by my real financial advisor, that family friend. But because he was scared that she would get slappy with him again, she was too afraid to do it, folks. Messed up. But that is the truth. That's where all the money went because she was playing around with stocks and stuff like that. As far as her saying about mental health and drama, you know what? I can agree with that statement. It is not good to always be sitting in, dramas because then you start putting together what's it called pareidolia, where you start putting together dots that aren't there, like Queen of Spades. She thinks that everyone's against her, and it's bull crap. She talks against some of my friends that been there for me, that if they have an issue with her, that's on them. I can't control anybody but myself. And you know what? I say that for anyone else. No one else can control anybody but themselves. With all that being said, yeah, I think people need to what they call touch grass and I can't believe I have to explain this. That means take a break from the internet and go outside and literally touch the grass that's outside. Like some people actually don't know what that means. Just take a break, try to find a job. Most of us have some sort of work, and thank God for my job. It just keeps my mind flowing. You know what I mean? I don't like driving there because everyone drives like an idiot at 9 o'clock in the morning. But when you can make your own schedule and everything like that, it's pretty damn good. But just any type of outlet is what I'm trying to say. But guys, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Please like, and I hope everyone's having a nice Sunday evening.
Both my sons are going to therapy to correct themselves over the damage that was done by these people.
No, W and Z should be going, and that's what I want to respect them, have them get respect. I will not say their name because that's not right. They should be going not because of trolls, but because of you guys. Come on, Shane. Do I really need to bring out the examples of stuff that you said? You made your younger one cry. He said, "Mom, stop talking about me." Are you kidding me? You're the one wanted to end his life because the kids at the schoolyard found out that you and Rev had OnlyFans. He was so embarrassed. He wanted to end himself, end his life, and you brought him to a psychiatric hospital, a juvenile one, but you wouldn't get out of the car because you, quote, hate hospitals. Well, you only hate hospitals until it works to your benefit, and then you can beg for the money. You know, and Shay, that's a big reason why I have an issue with you. If I get it, people lives suck and everyone needs breaks, and I can almost hear you. You know, it seems like maybe something is working, maybe you're on new meds, but you have to stop us blaming everybody for your problems. Okay, I mean, have some more sincerity in your voice, and take accountability. Hey, I've messed up. It's okay. You know what's wrong with admitting it? Who cares? If it's going to help you in the end of the day, don't care what anyone else thinks, you know? Just saying. Because like I feel like she's like on her way a little bit, but then she'll turn around and blame other people for what's happened to her two boys. And I blame both of them. No one hit their kids, they did. All we ever did was try to get them out of that house. And it was a good thing that the boys spoke up for themselves, because I'll keep saying this. You know, nobody is the hero of getting those two boys out of that house but those two boys. How can anyone take credit for something that those boys had to do and say? Because it doesn't matter how many people, mandated people, call. If the kids say everything is okay, they won't do nothing. If they say, no, it's not okay. My mom had her boyfriend in here that were abusing us and hitting us, and we don't want him around. Now those kids got taken out.
And me and my husband have been going to therapy.
Boyfriend.
And we were continuing to go to therapy over this. You know, they want to make me to be this like angry person, this horrible person. And yeah, there's times I said some choice words. I got angry, defensive. I didn't know how to handle the situation.
Don't be racist.
But through...
Wow, I love that. I love that. I said choice words because trolls angered me and I didn't know how to handle the situation. I mean, I don't know what it is. Maybe me actually having skin cancer. That's why I can't flaunt it the way you try to flaunt cancer that you don't have. Maybe it's me being a mixed race individual that what makes me not want to use any derogatory terms against any race or religion, because I feel like that's messed up. That's low hanging fruit. If you don't like someone, actually, beat them in a intelligent debate, not going for the lowest of the low because you don't know what else to say. Just saying.
Therapy, I've learned how to conduct myself and not let other people's problems be mine, because their problems that they have where they think that revenge porn, which is illegal, by the way, is a okay thing to do to me. They think stalking me and taking pictures of my house and me and my husband being in the public is okay. And it's not, you know, if you aren't up to date to news. There was a guy that just got arrested outside of Obama's house because Trump does similar things that my haters do to me, to initiate hatred onto others, like doxing. All of them are involved in doxing and they think it's funny. But may I just remind you that Trump did the same thing, gave Obama's...
Oh man, what does this have to do with you? She's all over the place, and I'm sorry. Without without her being on some sort of medication, her brain, why else would her brain be all over the place? She's talking about her and everything, and I'm like, all right, I'm listening. And now it's like, politics, keywords, politics, religion, whatever, to forget about what Shanny did. And it does work for a lot of people. I've talked to people, and they'd be like, I'm like, well, what did you think about that child abuse she just talked about? They said, well, she didn't talk about that. And I'm like, but she did. And they're like, oh, wow, yeah, she did. And I guess when she started talking about politics, they kind of forgot, because that's what she does all the time, folks.
House out, and one of these guys that follow MAGA
like Rev
almost killed Obama and Michelle, and probably their 2 daughters, and probably a lot of our Secret Service. He was armed to the teeth, and he also had things to Molotov cocktails. How do you know by doxing me that wouldn't happen to me? It shows you that there are people who are willing to do that. A lot of mentally ill people who also need to go to therapy and also need to heal.
Yep. Oh, hey, Truly, tell what's up.
The thing is like, if you ever watched the David Tennant show, what is it called again?
And here she goes about talking about TV shows. And, guys, like I said, like 90% that come in, I know you guys, you come in all the time. I appreciate you. I get now how the algorithm works. Basically, if I'm in your watch list, you'll see me pop up more on the next one, like on your notifications. And I appreciate all of you. You guys are awesome. And I appreciate that you guys that support me. Like it's huge. Because it is sometimes, I have to be around for my kids and stuff. So I have to go home early. So if that happens and then I can stream in, then I can, I make up the time, so I do appreciate you guys. I really, really do. It just sucks for the other ones that just want, fights or just want drama, and they're just, like I said, psychopaths. I've never lied about shit. Anything I've ever said, I have proof to back it up. Everything. And if anyone ever needs proof of that, contact me privately, and I'll send you all the proof you need. Oh, man, let's get back to Shanny.
And oh my God, I'm sorry. My mind is just off because my pain levels are crazy insane. It's the detective one. Graceland. Graceland, that's it.
Is that?
Yes.
Look, I had Rev.
Or is it Graceville?
Ha ha ha.
It's on Tubi right now if you want to watch it.
It's up. I left it up.
Grace Point.
Okay,
Grace Point.
Yeah.
Great show, by the way.
It is.
He said something that, these people are good people.
And you know what's even worse about these videos that Shanny puts out? She'll put them on YouTube, right? She'll put them on a different platform, and then you don't see anything. And I get it. She don't have to show her face, but put an avatar up like me, or do something like that. So I'm just not talking to this red, I don't know what, her sitting on the I don't know what I'm talking to. That's why I need to physically put a picture on here, because I just don't like looking at, I don't know what I'm looking at. It looks like she's sitting on it, for real. I don't know what this is. So that's why I got to put her. And then when Rev talks, he's got to periodically come in,
And David Tennant replied to, yes, but even good people have their breaking point.
Mm. You know what? I'm I just want to show a little bit of this video. Ooh, not this button. This is this is the video I made about them, which I call Forever Hippos. It's I'm not gonna play all of it. It's she really needs to watch some of these videos. Because this is what she really needs to apologize for, in my opinion. When she says about choice words and stuff, this is what she's talking about to the new people. So you guys have the full context.
Fuck I'm saying, you stupid motherfuckers. Bitches. Oh, by the way, the Geek Room are nothing but fucking niggers.
Vince Chris, come on, man.
To deal with you, because I'm not gonna pretend.
And even after that,
I feel like a real man when I'm kicking kids. I don't know, maybe.
This is a male. The fat fucking bitch-titted. What? What the fuck?
and again, like all those things that went down like that, there was no reason for them to go down. Even when that went down, when Rev and Shanny were fighting with Hannibal and Monty, you guys should check them out if you're not subscribed. Definitely check them out. A nice, fun channel that likes to do a little bit of everything. Monty is an amazing artist. I love artists. I'm going to throw that out there. And he lives in New Orleans. One day I need to go and I need to visit him. And he said, well, if I ever get over there, we're going to party. And I want to party with Monty so bad. So I hope that happens one day. And if it ever did, I would record it and we'd have fun. But anyway, he's a great artist. And I hope he can draw me something one day. That would be really, really awesome. Basically, long story short, over in New Orleans, they get bad weather. We didn't know what was happening. It was dangerous. They lost power. And Shanny, because, Monty said stuff against her, like all of us, because he also doesn't like child abusers. She wished the end on him and his family, which, of course, was really messed up. And when he was like, said nothing really bad back to them, like, really, like, you wish the end on my family, even though, for my opinion, they started, coming at him, with racism and racist shit for no reason. So just want to throw that out there.
And it's true. Like, those points where you see me yelling on camera, I was at my breaking point.
Oh, that was her breaking point.
Like, I've been harassed for over 10 years.
All right, Donna, what's up?
And I need a break from it. I don't want to see it. And I'm enjoying not engaging into social media and seeing who does what and who does what.
But you are engaging in social media. You're talking about Trisha Paytas, the person that's not your friend. The only reason she talked to you, Shanny, is because you paid her. Because you paid her. It was nothing else. She's not your friend. Why would she be your friend, Shanny? You're broke. You got no money. You've had a bad checkered past. She's not your friend. But anyway, you should care less about what they think. A different stage says, I hope the therapy helps them. Well, you know what? Different stage, I'm sure it's the court mandated therapy, the cheapest of the cheapest therapy, that you can get. I've always was told a therapy, if you had a good insurance, they can help you out a lot better. Or, instead of therapy that's paid for by, state medical. I mean, maybe even better help. I've heard good things. I've heard bad things about that online therapy thing. My thing about therapy is a little mixed bag. I've never liked therapy too much because I always felt like, why should I live life according to your terms type of thing? I don't know. One day, like I said, when I'm at 3,000 subs, I'm going to make a couple, maybe probably members videos to go into my life and what went down. So you guys have everything and where I came from and why this was such a big part of me speaking out because I was, abused as a child. And, usually people, it's either a couple of things. It's either you abuse kids yourself, somebody who does this, or this has happened to you. It's one of those. And for me, it happened to me. And I'm glad that I got addiction out of my system before any of my kids were born. I'm glad that they never had to see that because it's just better that way. I'm glad, that was when I was young and, I grew up. But I did, have suffered abuse from an adult. And that's why, this stuff was always triggering to me. And that's why I could never, ever, ever hurt an innocent. Never, ever, ever, ever. They are innocent. They didn't ask to be here. But let's get back to this. I digress. Thank you for your question. Or, well, thank you for your statement.
But with the Colleen Ballinger, the whole time I was thinking about, oh my God, Trisha, because I know Trisha.
No, you don't.
I love Trisha, and she's a great person, a great girl, a great woman, a good mom, a good wife. She's just when I met her, was just genuinely full of love and grace. But there comes a breaking point where you can't be around people who are going to be vitally toxic toward you and act like your friend, and really they're not. I've also gone through that with people over the internet, people being my friend but talking crap behind my back. That really hurts. And I hope to the people who've done that to me that it's never done to you, because you're, even though you deserve it, I don't want that to happen to you, because it's one of the most painful things you have to go through.
Yeah. Well, then you shouldn't have been doing that in the first place. I just want to say to the person who just sent the Cash App out a little bit ago, what's up? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very, very much for the Cash App. I really, really do appreciate it, and your continued support. You help keep this channel going, and I hope you've been enjoying the member streams as well. I've been adding a lot more. Now there's a lot more member streams, so those are for you guys. Like I said, you help me out. You support the channel, so I'm gonna make sure that you guys are gonna be getting a lot more member streams and maybe members videos. I really want to have, like I said, something where I could put the link out. You guys can come in, talk amongst yourselves, talk about how you feel about the whole Shanny situation, as well as other people, Cyrax and all these other abusers of people, just so I can hear your difference of opinions. I like that. I like having different stuff. That's why I like a lot of different type of people in my community. People that agree, disagree, because I don't need a hug box. I just need cool people that like to hang out and just talk different. And then, difference of opinion. And then when the stream is over, we still part as friends. And next time talk about something different. That's what I've always wanted. I love that everyone has a different opinion. You don't have to agree with me. You just have to, just respect the chat. That's what I always say.
And I have to say, all these things that these people do to me, it does hurt. I'm human.
Oh, hey, serious. Nice hat. By the way, what is with your wife or your Queen of Spades making community posts and shit? Like, what is up with that? I don't know her. I don't know her at all. Please, someone, can you tell your wife that I don't know her? I have never tried to make an op or anything, but I'll say this right now, serious. Teddy Bear 55 is an idiot and a liar. And if he thinks that he got anywhere by going on Queen of Spades' channel, then he's a big idiot. Because Queen of Spades pretended to end her life. And then she pretended to be a journalist asking YouTubers and content creators, hey, what do you feel about that Queen of Spades that ended her life? Doesn't that suck? Do you want to keep doing this? Or how about, do you want to send money to her family? Because I'm sure her kids and her husband will definitely need money now that their breadwinner Queen of Spades ain't making videos anymore. It's like she doesn't make any money as it is. She barely gets 100 views, sometimes 200. And she's been stuck at over 2,000 subs. And hey, Queen of Spades, by the way, you idiot, Didn't you tell me what 3 months ago? Draven's Crypt would never get to 2,000. Yeah, where am I now? Am I right where you are, or maybe I'm a little bit past you? I'm not trying to glow. I really am, but you guys have to understand this idiot who I've also tried to give a chance, but she's mentally ill and she doesn't take her medication and she's on too much Addies. She said that I was so horrible I wasn't even gonna make 2,000 subs, and I just passed her. So, I don't know. Mic drop, boom, bitch. But back to this.
And my long suffering is not infinite. It's a human standards. So why?
And I agree. Concerned Citizen says Queen is obviously mentally ill. She's just either not aware or not willing to admit it. Yeah, exactly. I've tried believe me. There's been a couple of people when I started my channel a couple years ago not to mess with or collab. Queen of Spades was one of them. There was a handful of people basically just don't even go their way. She was one of them. They said she'll dox people. You know, she doesn't care. She's a doxer. She lies about people. I've never liked Queen of Spades. I've warned everyone about her. You know, I don't care who she's fighting with. I'm not going to join her side to, make an alliance to fight a battle because I think that's stupid. Because you know what? Queen of Spades would have turned on me at any point. Just like Queen of Spades is going to turn on Teddy Bear Moron 55 at any point. But, he doesn't realize that this yet, but he will. He will. People say things for a reason. Sometimes when it's everyone saying, no, you better stay away from her. But people, I guess, need to find out on their own, right? Like the stream, folks. Thanks for hanging.
Held on such a high standard when I'm usually always poked by these people. I mean, if you were constantly poked and made fun of and dehumanized on a daily basis, would you?
Yeah, serious. He said a trap in the Discord. You know what? I set a trap in the Discord recently. 2 years ago, Renee set a trap on her Twitter, and those idiots fell for it. We set traps all over just to see the reaction. And it's so funny when people take the bait, because I guess they don't realize that's what we do around here. We throw out shit, and when there's no proof or receipts to go along with the bait, then they look really stupid. I don't think they figured that out yet.
You also not want to react to it?
Oh, hey, Chris. Yes. This Chris B, what is up, bro? Yes, this is new. This was done. Yeah, Mousy said this was done yesterday. And I don't have her Instagram because she blocked me. But Mousy was able to get it for me, and I was able to put my Draven spin on it. Hence why she's looking at us so intently. I hope you enjoy it, bro.
But I have my piece. Like my New Year's resolution. I never make New Year's resolutions, but I did this year, and it was I want to make.
Different Sage just said, I'm sorry, it happened to me too at a very young age. I just want to say this. I don't know if you're talking about what I said that I got abused as a child. I'm sorry. I did not mean to open up a new wound. And I should probably say this now. Trigger warning, of course, because Shanny always says some messed up things. I just wanted to explain why I am a child advocate, because it happened to me, and I will make sure that it never happens to anybody ever on my watch. Kids need, they need discipline, but they don't need to be attacked. They don't need to be hit. They don't need to be abused. They don't need that bull crap. They're still people. And to children, us adults, we're their heroes. And we're supposed to be their superheroes and save them any chance we get. And you know what? I would take a charge if I saw someone hurting a kid. I would. You would have to, if it was an adult, yeah, all day. But different Sage, thank you for speaking up, and thank you for your bravery. Let's get back to this.
Peace and solitude, my number one priority this year, because I need to heal. I'm very physically sick. The doctors don't really know what's going on. I have to go to an orthopedic surgeon. I have to go to a gastroenterologist or something.
Okay, so what, she needs to go to a foot doctor and she needs to go to something with her stomach, I guess. Yeah, well, not for everyone, concerned citizen. If you're not a moron, then you would realize something's clearly thrown out there as bait. Because we need to check, because we hear things and then the bait confirms it. Yeah, different sage. I had one of my parents' cousins, and I guess I'll leave it at that. But that's why I've always been such a child advocate. And everyone, please, let's give some green hearts to different sage. Again, thank you for speaking up and being brave. And like I said, in this community, you are protected here. I always love some healing at the crypt. So yes, everyone, please, let's just give out just a little bit of green hearts for her. And I appreciate your bravery. Let's get back to Shanny. Oh, Kathleen. What's up, Kathleen?
Something like that.
Wow, are you kidding? Whoa, Cyrex looking at 10 years and really? I did hear something, man. Maybe that's something for the next video. I did hear some things. Maybe that's something me and Shamu can talk about tomorrow.
I have all these appointments to doctors, and then my therapy's next week. I go to therapy every 2 weeks, but and they're doing exposure therapy, so like that also would not make it appropriate to be on the internet daily, because I'm dealing with issues that should be kept private, that are very personal and heartbreaking to me.
Hi, so Pasu? So Pesu?
I know a lot of people want me to mention Carrie's name.
Hey, what about me? What about, you're welcome with the wellness check, Shanny, but it's me, okay? It's Draven you're talking to, okay? So just pretend you're just me. It's me and you right now. Shanny, I give you one every year, especially when you talk about ending your life, and I will continue to give you one. Don't talk like that, okay? Because where I come from, people say that stuff, they actually do it, and that triggers a response in me. So please don't talk about ending your life, because I will do what I have to do. And it's not for clout. It's because that's the right thing to do. Well, I mean, I'd rather do that than send you some pizza or whatever that has a lot of cheese on it, or I don't know, whatever the hell the dumb shit is. Because, if you're talking about ending your life, and I don't know what Rev would do in that situation. I don't know what you would do in that situation. I don't know if you turn around and attack Rev, my opinion. But just understand, but you could have said something. You could have said, you know what, hey, thank you, because I was going through something, but whatever. She never wants to mention me until she does, I swear.
I really don't know this person. I only spoke to her like 5 times, and she tried to allude that like we were best friends. And exactly. To be honest, my best friend is Jason, and I really don't have any friends. I have people who are associates.
And they care about you.
Yes.
Oh, they care about you. Haha. Yeah, these associates she's talking about, these are pieces of crap that kind of do nothing but cocaine all day and have sex with lot lizards, and they just give Shanny hundreds of dollars and pay for her food and her Delta 8 and her bills. And you know what? I can understand why people would be upset that there's people like this out there, even though we know that she did abuse those kids. That's why those kids aren't there. But you know what? People just want to pay their way because they think that that's going to give them some clout points. It's not going to give you any clout points, dude. People are just going to look at you as a mentally ill piece of crap, sexual pervert that shouldn't be paying for Shanny's bills. Let this person fall, okay? Stop paying her way. You know, everything that has been said about her is the truth. But a concerned citizen says, funny how the doctor told her she needed weight loss surgery a while ago, but we haven't heard anything about it since. Well, probably because, you know, for that surgery to even start, doesn't she need to be down to like a certain amount of weight, like about what, like 250, I think, until they could do like what, maybe put the band on you or some sort of stomach stapling. I've heard horror stories about both of those, that they both can hurt you real bad, especially if you're not in the good if you're not in good health.
There's legit people that care about
Yes, and I love them and I care for them
Kathleen.
back.
I appreciate you.
But
Mm-hmm.
I have my fans, of course, no matter what, and I thank you for standing by me and being there for me.
Definitely not Kelly. What's up? Well, you know what? I could say the same thing. I know I have my fans, and guys, I thank you for supporting me, just like someone just did 10 minutes ago by sending me the Cash App. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you. Like, really, thank you. I am humbled, and I'm humbled for the other people that support the channel and me and members every month. And I also appreciate people that throw out 5-10 memberships. It's really cool. It's really cool that actually I have the right people now in my community where I don't have to worry about it much. Like I said, these days I'm not much in the Discord. I'm there like after I do videos and stuff. But I like that, you know, I have my people watching it, making sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. And you know what? And this is the best part. This is what I'm so proud of. I love that I left somebody in charge that if someone said, hey, so and so, I'm being bullied. Someone's bullying me in another part of the server, another channel, or another whatever server thread. They would go there and they would address it. And if they couldn't, and if people weren't listening to them or respecting them, then they would come to me and we would kick them out, because that's what you do. You don't let people talk crap in the same Discord server. What the hell is that? And that's why I'm glad that I have a place that people can talk their feelings out. And you guys made some funny jokes in there I won't go into. But like the one thing that Junacek said about me showing Shanny's butt, it's a long story. You have to really be there. And please do. Like I said, if you become a member, there's a new link in my private thing for the members. That's the new link from now on. You're in a special part where the people set you up, and that's the, you know, the welcome area, we call it. But we have a part for if people need to speak and if they have issues with each other. And you know what? It has worked, and people got to walk away friends. So I'm really proud of that. But what's up? Definitely not Kelly.
When I needed someone to talk to, you guys are fucking awesome for that shit.
Yeah, I know, Kelly. I know.
But
and you know what? Like, I know I hate to. And guys, let me know if you want the actual unedited version of this. I could put this on my channel. I don't know if this is on YouTube. I kind of put this together myself and I added the pictures. I can't put it on. And you know what? Again, someone wants to use this. I don't care. You just shout the channel out. Be like, this is from Draven's Cribs. Draven's awesome. And just let me know. Be like, hey, can I use that? 99% of the time, it will be okay. Just shout me out. You know, that's all I ask. Yeah, definitely not Kelly. It's still hard for me to believe, you know, like I just try to be cool with you all, and you guys are like my friends and you're my community. And when people say fans, I'm like, I guess it is. It'll always feel weird to me, you know, but you know, I'm always trying to make you guys feel, you know, have a good time first, because without you all here, I don't have a channel, and I understand that. So really, I have learned a lot, and I am so humbled, and I do thank you all for coming back and watching me on the replay. And what's up, replay crew? If you got this far, thank you for watching. Please like you used to. I used to get like about 100 likes. I mean, I still get good likes, but let's try to get 100 on this video. That would be great. But back to the video. Okay.
I just think the internet, and I think it's coming soon,
no
that
problem.
the laws are going to change based on what you can and can't do on the internet.
And this part, I also want to say, yes, it is true. Someone from a higher up told me a couple months ago that, you might want to consider going to Rumble, Kick, or Twitch, or anywhere else, because YouTube doesn't want this type of riffraff on their platform anymore. Either they're not gonna allow you to share your Cash App, they're not gonna allow you to share, like, go to my Rumble or anything, or they're just not gonna let you talk about people. And I'm not even saying people that you're just making up stuff with no receipts. Even if you have receipts, they're not gonna allow that either. And that's why I'm pleading with every creator out there, please. I'm pleading with all creators, please, guys. If for the ones that don't like me, please listen to me, okay? I haven't done anything to you or to anyone. If we could put aside this petty high school bullcrap, we really need to. And I'm willing to walk away from anything. You have a problem with any video I did? Let me know. I will cut it out. Okay? You do the same. Only for self-preservation between my channel, your channel, all of our channels. You want to stay here, right? Let's just get along. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones, never to talk about any of you. And I mean any of you. But again, let me hear you guys say that. I think you just want the clout and the drama to keep going. I don't. That's why I don't even mention anyone specifically by name, because I don't want that to keep going. But I'm pleading with you right now. If you want a channel, we need to work together, and let's just have fun, okay? And you know what? I'll let you just jab at me here and there if you really need to, because I could take it. It's whatever. It's just trying to say that I did anything bad or nefarious that bothers me, because I would never, especially me being a child advocate. If someone who's going through abuse ever sees any of my videos, I don't want them to come across one of your videos and think that I'm just lying about the abuses that's happened to me as a child. So I don't want that. I want the people, if they were abused, if they could talk to me and I can help them any way possible, privately, not publicly. I don't need to make money out of it. I want them to get better, because I know it's an uphill battle and some people never get better. And I've lost friends over this stuff, and it's serious. So I'm pleading, please, let's try to work together. Okay? What else can I say? But, back to the video. Guys, thanks for being here, really. I really appreciate you all.
And they're probably going to start enforcing it, because this was done to Obama.
Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate that.
Obama was doxxed and someone tried to kill him over it. So
I know.
And this was another.
He says, yo, different Sage, I get yelled at by my people in Discord because they're like, Draven, stop it. Stop being so nice. And I'm like, it's just, I feel, I'm an empath. I feel, that's I'm a June, I'm a Cancer. It's funny, right? I'm a Cancer. That is the month I'm born under, though. It's so cryptic, but I wish I was a sociopath and I didn't feel feelings, but I'm not. My heart hurts for people, especially these two boys and people that are online that can't help themselves and need to have a salacious video because they're drowning in debt. And I feel sorry for them, and I'm like, let's just work together. Maybe I made mistakes. I don't know. I know I've said some things that I thought were jokes and that people took too far, and I just feel like they need to understand this is YouTube. It's none of what I say is serious, only when I'm showing receipts. But anyway, let's get back to the video. But I get you, different Sage. I just try to I just try to give people what I want in return. You know what I mean? Do unto others and all.
Another internet personality, this
Thank you,
guy,
Scott.
he was posting, all these threatening language to not only Obama, but, oh God, what is his name?
Jamie Raskin.
Jamie Raskin, thank you.
Yes.
God bless him.
Uh-uh.
I'm so glad he's
Oh, yeah.
healing
A
from
little
his
tomfoolery
cancer.
is fun.
Me and Jason were praying so hard for that man.
Yeah.
He's a good man. But
That's right.
I don't really know her, and
That's right, Mousy. If you want to put that out there, if you want to have that on your channel, you can do that too. You did get it after all, so if you would like to do that, that's all. That's on you. You can do that. I will let you. You should be able to. You should be the one because you did grab it, and again, I do appreciate that.
all the things she used to accuse me of, like, you're addicted to the internet, you spend too much time on the internet, you're not taking care of your kids, she's doing now. I've heard that she spends 12-hour streams watching old videos of mine, and it's like, all I told you was I had sex with my husband, and this is how I'm treated. That's what.
Oh, okay. I know who she's talking about, and to that person, to her credit, Shanny was not supposed to be with Rev. Rev was pretending that he wasn't near the house. He was making these outside streams in that Cadillac, and he was pretending. And people realized that he was outside. And then when you heard the kids saying that they were scared because Rev was back in the house, and they were like, we don't know what he's gonna do. That's when it was messed up. And Shane being like, oh, I got the best dicking ever. Like, it's just the weird stuff. And like, I hope those kids were not in earshot of her saying that. So, that was a horrible thing that you did say, Shanny, because you did not care about your children. Right? You didn't care at all about what your kids thought about Jason. And also,
that's a huge bitch.
Yes. And I don't know what benefit she got out of being this way.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
And that's what Dr. Phil thinks about Shanny. Alleged.
What made her mad. And it's just so bizarre to act like that. I think she really needs therapy and heal herself, because her behavior is incredibly inappropriate for someone she doesn't know. It's true.
Hey, dude, bro, that's what's up.
Like Drag, he was like, I'm feeling generous. He gave you an email. I'm feeling generous.
You want to earn $30.
You want to earn $30? No, we don't want to work with you. You stalked us. You.
Okay, so Drag asked him, hey, you want to earn $30? Nothing. Rev, Shanny, beggars can't be choosers. My people offered you, oh my God, what was the pie up to? It started at $50. And then someone else said, I'll give 100. It was make 175 for an hour's worth of just sitting there and talking. And basically what you're doing right now, I'm admitting to some things, apologizing. I know it's a process. I get you. I'm not going to attack you. I can come at you with kid gloves, but I'm not going to let you get away with a bunch of things. So, there's going to be things that you have to, admit. But don't worry, I'm not going to be all like on you and like,
Gotcha, bitch.
yeah, that ain't going to happen. Okay. But, I have to, give you the whip, the smackdown, as they say. Because, you kind of earned it for everything you've done throughout the years.
Caused other people to stalk us. You harassed us for years. There was this one year where he did a summer of G-Man, and all he did was talk about G-Man and harass G-Man, and it literally broke his mind.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay, I get you. A lot of the content creators have done some horrible stuff. Hence why my wife does not do this. She has a job as well. She does not need to do this. And she probably won't ever, she'll come on my streams, probably on the members, and we'll have fun. But that's about it. She does that for my benefit. But even she doesn't want me to do this anymore because there's just people make shit up. But yeah, I hear you. I know some people when you think they have your back and then they turn around, they don't have your back. I could see how you could feel a certain way. But Shanny, nobody, especially drag, did not have your back or Rev's back, and definitely not G-Man's. And why do you care so much about G-Man? I thought you hated him. See, it's so confusing that it's like you hate somebody until you can use them in a narrative against, a narrative that you can about bullying. But I thought you don't like him. I don't get it. So what are you saying? That they're a bunch of cowards, huh?
Bunch of cowards.
And you think that's a good thing. Why would I ever work with you or ever want to have anything to do with you? You're not my friend. You're not the type of person. Is that from my gyno?
What?
What?
This one.
Why does Shanny think she's so famous? Kathleen, you know what? I have a couple different theories about that. And again, they're all theories. You can take it with a grain of salt. I think number one, because of the way that people treated her for a little bit, and the whole Shane Dawson thing. Even though she was on there for 2 seconds, no one really cared at all. But Shanny thought it was the coolest thing since sliced bread. And I think just her walking around, I think she would I think Rev would tell people about her and she would not really get recognized. I think that'd be weird. Like she had such a small channel. And even the earlier stuff in 2020, 2019, her channel was small. Like not even at 1,000 subs yet, getting not even 100 views on stuff. But I don't know, she always thought she was larger than life, literally larger than life.
That's a huge bitch.
So I think just all that and everything made her feel like she was more, special than everybody else.
It could be that or
and that too.
Other. No, it's not the other.
It's the gastro.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah. A lot of that's going to be happening. People don't understand.
You let Rev back in and the kids got taken. He could have come in. It's his home. I can't legally kick him out.
What? Yo, let's rewind that. Seriously, let me go back. How can you what?
Back in and the kids got taken. He could have come in. It's his home. I can't legally kick him out.
Shanny. Can I call you Shanny? Shanny. Okay. You were staying at Rev's uncle's home. Not his home, his uncle's. You could have stayed there. And Rev would have had to pay for it. Yeah. Because he attacked your son. He kicked him in the ribs. He drop kicked him. Because you threw a bag of Tostitos potato chips at Rev's head, which caused him to do that, which caused him to attack somebody smaller than him because he knew he didn't have the balls to attack you. So damn right you could have. At that point of house and property, it doesn't matter. Because the cops would have taken him away, which they did, and they would have, and that's why they said, come back to court. You would have came back to court and you could have gotten a restraining order. Do I really need to explain that to you? That is horrible that no one explained that to Shanny at all. And I wish police did. When domestic violence happens, I wish they'd be more forthcoming. And I get it. They're police officers. They're not lawyers and stuff. But still, I wish that they would explain this to people that don't know. Because it doesn't matter that it's his home. No, the kids were afraid of him and it doesn't matter. They would have had Revs to never get back there. You don't know that? Then why do you think the judge told you not to have the kids or not to have him near your kids? that it doesn't matter that it's his home. Like, that's such a stupid statement. Like,
It's
for
just
real.
it's called I forgave him for putting his hands on my child.
Yeah.
What the hell? Why? Why? Like,
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
that was Dr. Phil, okay? That was Dr. Phil. That was Dr. Phil. But how can you forgive someone who hit your kids?
You can't keep getting away with it.
No, Rev can't keep getting away with this. He needs more than 13 friggin' days. You know? I'm sorry, Shanny. That's bullshit. I can't forgive that shit. I can't forgive that. I forgave him. Yo, what does your sons think about that? I'm just wondering. And please don't ask them now. Let them heal. And then maybe when they're done healing, you can ask them a later time. What do they seriously think about that? Because I don't think that they're happy with that. That's such a disgusting answer. That makes you a big POS. And I am so sorry for anyone who's been abused. You guys, anybody, you have a special part here at the crypt, okay? Just so you know, anybody who's, we're going to start our own little inner clique, okay? You have a special part. You don't ever have to ever be worried about anyone messing with you here. I feel your pain. I've been there. And guess what? I am sorry for you. I'm sorry for all of us. So, but let's continue. But that was such a hurtful thing that she said. I can't believe she just said.
So mind your own business. Anyway,
that is exactly what it was. Yes.
Mind your own business, okay? I'm sure there's plenty of times where people have lost their crap and you've forgiven them too. So grow up.
What? No. If I would hit my child, my wife would kick my ass. Or because I'm, 6'3", she'd wait till I go to sleep and bang me in the head with a frying pan. Are you kidding me? People, they don't get it. My wife is strong. She is strong, and she's a protector. She's a mama bear. She would protect the children. But I wouldn't do that because I think that anybody who attacks an innocent is a piece of trash. No excuses, Shanny. And that's what I can't even believe that your court mandated therapy hasn't told you. You want to forgive me. Maybe they tell you to forgive. I mean, 12 steps, and when you're an alcoholic and an addict, they always see if you can have forgiveness. But still, I think there's limits. He hit your children, Shanny. You're not even married to the guy.
Seriously, how long are you gonna keep this grudge going? You can't grow up and move on from it. It's like you have to talk about it and
right,
remind
Chibi?
people of it every fucking day.
Well, you know what, Chibi brings up a good comment, Shanny, is the reason why you took Rev back is, what, Rev reminds me of someone in this picture. Hey, I don't know. I'm not going to say, but you guys put in the comments, who does Rev look like in this picture? I don't know. I see glasses inside. I see a shit-eating grin. He just reminds me of somebody who also wears glasses and has a shit-eating grin. So I won't say, but you guys can put it in the chat. You might know who I'm talking about. But Chibi says, Rev could wipe her butt, but I don't think the kids would. Exactly. The kids wouldn't. They'd be like, no, Mom, you wipe your own ass. Nasty. Why don't you shower first? And that's so messed up that she would forgive him for hitting her kids because he'll wipe her damn ass. Wipe your own ass, Shanny.
That I forgave someone.
Unibomber.
And then you claim you're Christian. You claim you're a believer for me forgiving someone after they repented and paid their price and
got help.
Yeah,
that's what I needed.
You can't forgive someone who's done all that. That is no longer our problem. That's your problem.
Are you sure about that?
No, seriously. Are you kidding? So he did his time. 13 days is all it takes. All beat your kids. and 13 days now everything's all good. Hey, he did his time. How about 6 months? How about paying? Paying fines. Yeah, you do not care at all what those kids think or feel about the situation that you forced them in. Also, you didn't care that you put a wedge between the relationship with their grandparents. You made them think that their grandparents hated them. That's why they were peeing in bottles and throwing it under the bed because they thought that they couldn't go downstairs to go to the bathroom. How disgusting, Shanny. This is so gross. This is so wrong. And again, like I see I know you're trying. Okay, I'm giving you a point for trying to say you're sorry about some things, but I gotta take a lot of points away for forgiving Rev for doing that. And also, you were trying to get with G-Man the whole time. Rev, when you watch this video later, you understand that Shanny was trying to find another guy. She was trying to replace you. Do you care about that? Not at all. I mean, and allegedly you were looking for maybe hookers. Maybe you said you knew who they were, that they were messing with you. But the point is, you both are toxic for each other. You kind of almost deserve each other the way you guys are so damn toxic. I just can't. I don't know. It's just like both of you are awful. They do not care that Shanny was looking, like searching, shopping for another dude. And believe me, if G-Man would have wanted to get into all that, you would have been in jail longer. Make no mistake, bro.
That's your business. So how about you keep your little opinions and your problems with forgiveness and
Same here.
And just move on with your life, because that scenario didn't involve any of you.
No, ha ha ha. Chris B asks, are Rev and Shay still living at his uncle's house or at a halfway house? Well, no, they are. Yeah, halfway house would have been better. Definitely. They are still with the uncle. From what was told to me, that the house was put up for sale, and I feel like that was a scare tactic to make sure that they knew that the uncle wasn't going to take this anymore, which is good. He shouldn't be taking this. This is crap. You know what I mean? He has his own life to deal with. And immediately it was taken down. And I think, he told them to limit their time. But a lot of people think that they might be getting some sort of Social Security. I don't know about that. Contrary to what a lot of people think, and I don't know why a lot of people think this. This is such a moronic opinion, in my opinion. In my opinion, this is a moronic opinion that anybody can get Social Security. It doesn't work like that. Most people that try to get Social Security get denied for years. I mean, I don't know anybody who actually gets Social Security. I know one person that tried, and they've been denied like 5 times. So it's a very hard thing to get, especially nowadays. So I can't see why Rev would get it. Why? Because he's lazy. And why would Shanny get Social Security? Because she's overweight. So it's hard for me to think that they would get that. If anything, I could believe that they are on some sort of temporary assistance, because anyone could get that. That only goes for like a year or 2 years tops. It's like about $200 a month. They can pay for you if you're in an apartment, or I'm sorry, not apartment, like a motel for like up to 2 years, and they can hook you up with food stamps and stuff, and then try to maybe get you some sort of Social Security or get into some sort of day program that can make that go quicker. You see, they had these things called day programs, if you guys didn't know, and most people do not want to do that. That means you would be every day, all day at a program, and then you can get Social Security. But if you don't do the program, you can't get it. So either way, they wouldn't be able to do live streams if they were doing this day program, because it's like literally all day, every day. So I don't know. I just know that the people that are on Social Security, that gets thrown around a lot. And I know unless you're really, really messed up and you have some proof, like some real proof, you just can't get it. It's very hard to get, especially these days.
Very personal.
It is very personal. Women forgive their husbands when they do stupid shit. I'm sure plenty of people can relate.
Yes.
That's
right.
You're gone. I wish I could get some mods in here.
Oh, no,
Of
no
course
problem,
the
Chris.
boys forgave him. We
What?
talk to each other every day.
Dude.
Liar!
The boys, what? Oh, first, Catch 22 says she is looking for news. Yep. You got it, Catch 22. Thank you. I'm glad the Shanny effect is still working. Catch 22 realizes what's going on. She is looking for new suckers to donos. Yep. It's the only reason she's back. Shanny care for nothing but or nobody but herself. Yeah, she don't even care about Reb. She don't care about those kids. But oh my god, I can't believe Shanny. Why? Shanny, I talked in the beginning of this video about people just going off without proof and receipts on things. I've never said anything against you that was a lie. I've always shown proof and receipts. I thought maybe because I heard that you apologized a few times in this video, but this is a live react. I haven't heard this. I wanted to wait, of course, for you guys so you can hear my natural unedited reaction. But I can't believe this. I can't believe she would say that her kids are okay with this. But let me rewind this a little bit.
Sure, plenty of people can relate.
Yes.
Oh yeah, hello, Jim.
That's right.
Oh, hold on. Let me just say this real quick. She says my mom has end-stage liver disease and is on oxygen, and they denied her. Exactly. She had to get a lawyer to go to court for Social Security. Exactly. It is not so easy. And that's why I don't like that people throw it around like it's, I try to deal with facts on Draven Script. I really do, because a lot of people just throw anything out there. I want to give you guys facts, this way, at least one channel is like giving you the truth. Just from what I've experienced in life, it's just not an easy thing to get.
You're gone. I wish I could get some mods in here.
Oh, hey, Mutton Chop,
Of course
what's
the
up?
boys forgave him. We talk to each other
Right,
every day.
How you doing, dude?
As a
Been while.
family.
Yeah, they still call me dad. Which
Oh,
I'm
so
blessed. I'm
fuck
very
you.
blessed.
Move on with your life. It's not a big deal in our family. Why is it that the family's moved on from this, but people on the internet can't move on from it, and they stick a label on them that...
Because you are lying. You're lying. Why would they call him dad? That is not their father. Doug is their father. Okay? I don't think Doug beat them. And you know what? This is the only beating we actually know about. See, this is what gets me going about you, Shanny. I try to listen here, but the more and more I hear, the more and more it pisses me off, because you're saying you haven't learned shit. This is why people come at you. I'm trying to kid glove this right now. I really am. Because people have been talking all sorts of dumb shit. And I'm trying to come with the facts and everything. But the stuff you're saying right now, I can't co-sign anything that you're saying right now is really fucked up. What about you, Dr. Phil? What do you have to say about what she's saying?
I'm not sure what benefit you got out of being a drunk pimp.
I don't know. I mean, I think Rev just wanted to be a drunk pimp. I don't know. He just did.
They're intrinsically evil for someone having a bad day because they didn't have what they needed, which is proper medication.
Mental help, yeah.
And mental health.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, I'm not going to hold that against someone, because there's plenty of times where I acted like a goon.
Yes,
too, because I needed help, too.
Okay, Christian Citizen says, I think Shanny would be most likely approved out of the two because of BBT is on the list of approvable illnesses. And that's another thing. Thank you, Concerned Citizen, for putting that out there. Everybody, what Concerned Citizen said right here is very important. It's approvable illnesses. Not every illness falls into the category of, allowed to be Social Security. It has to be an approvable illness, and you have to have had it for a while and have proof of it. And even then, you get denied the first couple of times. Nothing is 100%, So, like I said, I could believe right now they have some sort of temporary disability, nothing permanent, because it's just life, especially what's going on in the government. Things aren't like that anymore. They're actually cutting down. on giving it to people because they're running out of money. What are we a couple $1 trillion in debt? And she has a history of not being able to keep a job. Yeah, facts. Thank you.
I have my own problems too. Everyone has their own problems. Jesus Christ told us, if you cannot forgive the sins of others, God will not forgive yours.
Right.
So what are you doing? Are you doing it as a rebellion against God?
God.
Are you doing it because you didn't know that knowledge? Are you doing it because you don't care about God and Jesus and everything he does?
Everybody, peasants, this is me, God. I take over Draven's Discourse sometimes when I hear this child abuser saying this ridiculous stuff. Once again, I have to say, folks, me damn it, me damn it. Woman, what are you doing? What are you saying? You do not believe in me. You believe in the guy downstairs, and you know it. You've never prayed to me. You've only prayed to me when you wanted money. You've done some horrible things. And don't worry, Shannon. We have a special place for you in hell. Well, that's what Lucy tells me. So carry on, but stop talking about me. I am not your mafia boss. I do not go after people for you, and I certainly did not put that wart on your forehead. Okay, God out.
All right. Thank you, God. God's always cool. He likes to show up and possess me here and there. It's a thing. So you guys ever hear God possess me? Just, just just pay it no mind. But what's up, Andres? What's up? It's been a bit. They have such loose lips. I bet we'll be able to take a screenshot of their first rejection letter when they trot it out to the internet. Yeah, you know it, bro. You know it. Well, what's up, bro? It's been a bit. How are you? Hope you're having a nice evening.
Like, for you, like even to the atheist, you're still breathing. You're still eating. You're still drinking. You're still loving. You're still able to make your own choices. God allows that, even though you spit the most vile hate toward him. And Christians out there who is hating people, and this is the same problem I have with people who are MAGA.
Okay. Oh my God. Politics. Okay. As somebody being raised Catholic, I don't like what you guys did. Okay, Shanny. I know me, you, and Christians. It's different, but I do believe enough, But I'm open-minded. But people like you and Jason give religion, Christians, Catholics, whatever, a bad name. Why? Because they see you and they see how crazy you guys talk, and that you use religion as a shield. Now, Catch-22, what's up, bro? How you doing? Catch-22 says, pretending you did nothing wrong when everything that happened to your boys was done by Shanny and Jason, both of them, doesn't change the truth. Can't wait till they take her down again, right, bro? Me neither. How you doing? Yeah, because you know what she did to Jason, and that caused her. That caused Jason to do it to the boys because they're clowns. All right, back to the video. But guys, seriously, thank you for being here. This has been a fun night.
Okay? Same problem.
Hey, Azrael, what's up? Good to see you.
They're vile, they're hateful, they spew nonsense, they threaten people, they harm people.
Hey, Cookie.
They harm police officers.
What?
And they complain about the country all the time, yet they want to call themselves patriots.
Patriots.
How are you patriots if you hate your country so much? You're not. If you were actual patriots, you would actually be behind the president, no matter what label they are, either if they're Democrat or Republican. If you're a freaking patriot, you would stand behind them, regardless if they're Democrat or Republican.
So, I hold on, folks. Hold on. I need to breathe. Let me remind myself I'm on YouTube. I cannot say certain things. I'm on YouTube. I cannot say certain. Okay, I think I got it. Are you telling me, Shanny, that you have to stand behind any president? It doesn't matter if you're Republican or Democrat. If they do something bad, Just stand behind them and not say, "Hey, that was kind of messed up," but it's bad, you know? Like I didn't like it when I don't even want to say. I didn't like it when some of the presidents did their drone stuff, attacking innocent civilians, and I like when other people said some stupid stuff. And I feel like any president that's made divisiveness was messed up. We should be America. To me, was always a country where you can unify together. So I disagree with you. You shouldn't stand behind everybody, no matter what. But me, like I said, I'm a center. I don't really get involved with the politics because it's just, politics, religions. You just leave that shit at the door.
Don't call yourself patriots if you can't support the president.
Hey, deja vu.
Okay? If you're threatening the president.
No, they don't have another channel. This is from Shanny. Okay, so Rev did a video. It's on my channel. On I guess that was Shanny's Instagram, and then Shanny did a video on her Instagram. A lot of people are not allowed because she blocks people, including myself, which my buddy got me a copy of this. Then that's also in my Discord, if you're a member. And it looked like this. It was just red, like she had her arm on it. So I added the pictures because I don't like just looking at nothing. I'd rather put a picture there. But this is from yesterday, so it's not on a channel. And she's had this Instagram for a long time. It's basically the only thing that's not. It's the only thing that's not that she wasn't kicked off from. And by the way, fun fact: she still does have a Rumble, but for reasons I don't know, they don't want to use it, whether because they can't get people to donate to them. I'm not sure about that, but they just never use their Rumble because believe me, I periodically check. But what is up? I hope you're having a nice evening. Oh, sorry. Chibi says, I was born and raised Roman Catholic. All right, awesome. So then you know what I mean. It's like, why does this person talk religion? It's all for a shield. Believe me.
President and treating the president disrespectful, you're a traitorous fool. And you're too stupid to realize that.
Oh, man.
You keep bringing up this stuff. That's all you have on someone, and we've moved on from that. Move on with your stupid life. But sorry, your life isn't stupid. It's precious. But you need to,
Oh, okay.
Move on.
I was moving her around because she was like, you need to move on. Yeah, so Massey just said this was from her Instagram. Revi did it on her Facebook because he can't do anything on his own Facebook or Instagram because, reasons. Shanny runs the show.
Okay.
I get the outrage over that.
I do too. But it's like when people are getting help, they said they're sorry, they're repented, they don't repeat the same behavior.
And I love them.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, they need to be forgiven. And the people who hold grudges for people who've moved on with their life, they really need to get a hold of their feelings.
Oh, okay, Miss Feelings. They need to get a hold of their feelings. Don't you tell me who I need to forgive, okay? And don't you tell me, because you're not a real Christian, you're a fake one. So that whole forgive thy neighbor, whatever, you don't believe that stuff. So why am I going to listen to you? And I'm not going to forgive you. You know why? Because you've lied so many times. Remember when you put up an X-ray of a toe or of a bone, and you try to claim that was your leg and how it's bone on bone? You lie so many times. You talked about having MS and having skin cancer. And I'm sorry, as someone who does have skin cancer, I take offense. Especially when you didn't get a friggin' biopsy. It's messed up, Shanny. And if I have to be the one to tell you that, it's messed up. Okay? People who have these things get offended by you throwing that around. Okay? Whether it's for clout or donations and stuff. Stop doing it. As somebody who actually has skin cancer, stop it. As somebody who has a friend who has MS, stop it. They don't appreciate you lying about all these things because you know what? You wouldn't be talking about it. So no, I don't have to forgive you. Okay. And you know what? People who forgive, they definitely don't forget. So back to the video, guys. Thank you all for being here. Please I do appreciate it.
and stop being such drama queens. Anyway,
Can I say one last thing about that?
Yeah.
There's just one last thing I would say.
yeah.
That any comment that they could give me is, I've said about myself in my heart 10 times worse than you could say. I
Nope.
feel as bad about that as I could in my life. And I want people to understand that. And your outrage is not unfounded. I get it. And I just want you to know that I'm actually in mental care now, and something like that would never happen again.
Yeah.
I want that known.
So move on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So move on.
You know why? You know why it's never gonna happen again? Guys, say it all with me. Why is it never gonna happen again? Because Rev and Shanny are never going to get those kids back. Yes, they're never gonna get those children back. That's why it's never gonna happen again. Okay? And I'm happy. I'm happy. Praise Jesus that they don't have to be around you guys, because you made their lives a living hell, Shannon. You even let them go to school. I'm surprised you don't have charges against you. Hey, Rev, by the way, whatever happened to you owing that condo, that 3-tier condo, $15,000? Whatever happened? They just squashed it. They looked at you and said that you're pathetic. You don't know how to have a job, get a job, and you wipe your girlfriend's big fat ass. So they took pity on you. Because I don't know anyone else who that's happened to. I'm just really curious. Whatever happened to that?
Move on with your life.
Thank you.
It's been over a year now. Move on.
It has.
Move on. Find some new story. But see, I don't even like that, saying that, to find some new story. Because it's like you're gonna exploit and hurt someone else.
No.
I don't agree with that.
Well, you know what? Me neither. I know. I go after people that abuse kids, abuse animals, children. I try to be the voice of reason. I also do debates, and I'm also going into other things like cooking streams, maybe the news. I've been branching off because I'm just been sick of you and your riffraff boyfriend over here. But I get what you're saying. I mean, believe me, Shanny, I don't say anything about anybody unless I have the facts or I have a guest on with me that has the facts. Okay? Because you're right. People do make up stuff, but I'm not one of those channels that do. But if anyone ever needs any proof about what you've done, it's all over my channel, and I have all the police reports just to go with that. But, the Shanny and Rev saga is kind of almost at an end, I'm sure that you'll come on here and there, and I'll keep putting it there, but it's not going to be the focus anymore. I want to do other things besides looking at your warts anymore.
I'm not going to agree with that.
Like Hunter Biden, like jumping on Hunter.
Yeah, them jumping on Hunter Biden.
I could do that, Captain. That could be a range.
He is getting help. Leave him alone.
Exactly. His dad supports him.
Like, if someone's getting help, leave them alone. Don't put insult to injury, okay? Be decent.
Why? You guys could slip right back into it, Shanny. You're only doing this to save face. Probably save face with the uncle. You don't care. It's been over a year and you have no job. My God. Me personally, a month, I would be losing my mind. I would have gotten a job. I don't care if it's at a gas station. I don't care if I'm delivering newspapers and selling Girl Scout cookies. I don't care what I'm doing. I'm going to do anything to be around my children because I love them. And they need their biological parents. Well, parent. Rev was never their dad. Okay? He doesn't deserve the name, the moniker dad. He's not a dad. He's a boyfriend. Okay? He always will be. Since those kids are not his, he doesn't give a crap about them. And that's so horrible. Because Rev didn't know what it's like waking up at 3 a.m., having to hold a child, change their diaper, and feel the energy. Okay, look at them and see that little person and see that without you, they are helpless. It's a very important thing that parents need to go to with their kids. And since Rev never dealt with that, how could he ever have that spark to protect them, not attack them? Just saying, my opinion, you know?
Decent human beings. That's all I'm asking.
Like the stream, folks.
You know?
Thanks for hanging.
But it's like people need to heal. They're
You
too
got
angry right now. Whatever you're angry about, I don't care. Don't bring that issue to me. It's none of my business. But you need to heal. Like if you're angry on a daily basis, regardless who it is.
Oh, well, before she gets into this, different stage acts. My God, I get this a lot. Why does she not say the G-on words? As she said, well, a lot of people think that she says, well, she used to save the G's for when she said the N-word, you know, because then she has no problem saying G's. But she's actually said it's her Southern accent. You know, she grew up in, and it's not really a doc. She's not there no more. She grew up in Minnesota, and she has a Minnesota accent. But I just did a little Minnesota accent, almost like David Ellison of Megadeth. And to me, she does not sound like that. Her mother did, but she didn't. So her accent to me doesn't sound like a typical Minnesota accent.
You need to heal because you're the problem.
Well, we're the problem. Different stage. Then we have to do that probably on Discord or members, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it in the Discord.
In said situation, especially when the people you're mad at are in a process of healing. The thing that happened had nothing to do with you people. But yet you want to hold a grudge while the person's healing. I just, it's stupid.
You've never apologized to me for showing me your naked breasts and taking out Rev's little winky, and I don't know what you were doing with your pinky, like whatever you were doing you were like playing with his little winky off camera to me. I don't know if that was a threat. I don't know. That could be SA to me. You never apologized to me for that. That was disgusting, Shanny. That was disgusting, and I'll never forget it because it was really disgusting. I'm like, oh, look at these religious people. Because they don't like that I talk about this, so they're gonna get real sexual on StreamYards. And like I said, I was here to listen to what you had to say. And at first you were apologizing a little bit, and I'm like, okay, maybe Shanny finally's got it. Because like I always said, if you could apologize for these things, I could walk away. But the fact that now you're doubling down on what we should be doing and you're forcing people. You see, I don't like when people force upon anybody to apologize or force to accept the apology. Someone does you don't have to force an apology on somebody, and they don't have to be forced to accept it. It's up to them to accept it. And again, like I don't know who you're just making a general apology. It seems like you don't even know what you're apologizing for. And you're coming at everybody with this attitude. And again, did something happen? You're still not allowed to see them unsupervised? That's a good thing, Shanny. That's a good thing. Because they don't know what you are going to do with them not being around. Shit, your son called with the foster parents in the house, and you told him to make a recording so you could play it to people that you say don't like you, the trolls, and say, oh, my mom and dad did their best. Because you think that was an okay thing to do, tells me you're a long way from reunification and a long way from being better, in my humble opinion, of course.
To tear you down, the attempt is to tear you down.
Yeah.
The ones that are malicious,
Yeah.
The people that aren't malicious, that are outraged, it's like, yeah, I get why you are, and I'm doing my best to make it 100% that the thought would never even go through my mind of what happening again.
Yeah?
Yeah,
because I feel bad.
I wasn't talking about you. I was just talking in general.
No, I know. I'm saying from my standpoint of
Dude, how can we take any of you guys' word for it? You guys are arguing right now. Oh, I wasn't talking about you. Yeah. I know, bitch. Like, God, you people, you guys, like, you guys can't even have a conversation. Why are you together? Shanny, because of him, you can't have your children. Rev, because of Shanny, you're broke. Leave this toxic relationship, both of you. Like, really, leave it. It's a toxic relationship. You don't have your kids, Shanny. Rev, you don't have your money or anything. You guys both lost, okay? Just leave it. Really, walk away. And yes, Cody, baby carrot, all day with his baby carrot. Hey, he says he has floppage.
Comments.
Yeah,
I get
Eastern
it.
European.
And I feel just as
Your
bad
opinion.
about myself as what they say. So.
he feels bad for all of it, Debbie.
Yeah. Every second.
He should.
And prison help with that.
Yeah, I hope so. You know why? Because they don't like child abusers in prison. They were like, wait a minute, what did this guy do? Wait, to an autistic kid? And he's like, oh, my balls. Like, seriously. No shit. People, they don't like abusers. But you know what? I bet that was nothing compared to when he came home for Shanny. You know why, folks? You know why? Because when he came home, Shanny was itching for some baby carrot. And Rev had to give her that baby carrot because you know what would happen. She gets slappy and then take that baby carrot when he's passed out, allegedly. All right, let's keep this going. I'm just being silly because that's my personality.
For me to really think about it.
Yes, slacking,
and all the excuses
Yeah, right,
go out
Jim.
the window. It's just it was a bad time, and I'm really
know.
sorry for it. And I thank you.
And that's another thing. Concerned citizen says it wasn't prison. For anybody who doesn't know, if you're at a place for a year and under, it's considered jail. Over a year, if it's long term, it's considered prison. That's when you get what you would call conjugal visits, stuff like that. But under a year, it's considered jail. But for the unintelligent, I guess Rev thinks everything is prison.
And the boys, but primarily Zachary, for forgiving
Oh,
me.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because he still calls me dad. And that makes
What did you just say?
So.
He feels bad for all of it, Debbie.
Yeah. Every second.
Good.
And prison help with that. For me to really think about it. And all the excuses go out the window. It's just it was a bad time, and I'm really sorry for it. And I thank you and the boys, but primarily Zachary, for forgiving me.
Yeah.
Because he still calls me dad, and that makes me want to cry.
Because you forced him to, Shanny, you jerk.
Yeah, like if you're so focused on other people on the internet, you're not healing and you're not taking care of yourselves.
Yeah.
And I'm asking you, maybe I could persuade you to maybe take a break from social media and heal. And maybe when you come back and you're healed, like we could be friends and be chill with each other, and you wouldn't want to hold a grudge against me for something that I don't feel bad for. I don't feel bad for forgiving my husband.
Thank you.
Wow.
That's a huge bitch.
You are something else. Okay, Shannon. You know what? Listen. If you want that, I won't take a break, but I could take a break from your content. You come on my channel, and the viewers, I'm sure, will still give you the Cash App or whatever, because everyone knows you need it. And not me, them. There's a difference. And you have to answer some questions. And then that's it. I won't make any other videos on you for a while, unless you come on, of course, and make a video. But I can be good with that deal. What do you guys say? So Shanny, you come on here, give me an hour, and we'll see where it goes, okay? Because I'm telling you, out of all the channels, I think out of mine, at least I'll treat you fairly. but I can't believe that you would, I don't know, like how he abused your kids and you're forgiving him?
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Really? It's just I don't get, like, no. No. You can okay. You can, how about you forgive but you don't forget? And another thing, why are you kicking his ass over a Baja Blast, but he can hit your kids and nothing? I don't get it. Oh, when he wants to get a Baja Blast, you're all like,
Respect my authority!
but when he's hitting your kids, you're like, oh, okay, whatever. It's so awful. It's just so awful.
Thank you.
And I'm not going to feel bad for forgiving my husband. You know why?
He's not your
told me
husband.
to forgive.
No, he
Forgiveness is a true marker of being a believer in Christ.
didn't. Oh, God.
Yeah, even if you left me, you would have to end up forgiving me. At the end.
Exactly.
So.
Oh, yes. No, you don't have to be
decided to
sorry.
stay with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Different stage. The thing is, I know that she wouldn't come on, but for a while, people were going to put together some money to entice her to come on, where, it wouldn't be kid glove questions. It would be the real deal. What went down? Why did you do this? Actually get down to some answers. How long do you think you're going to be at this uncle's house for? Why didn't you ever try to get a freaking job, even at home job? She could have went to a temp agency. There's so many things. Does Rev even know a temp agency exists? They will, or a job fair. They will literally find him a job. They will give him a bunch of different jobs, and then if he likes it, he could stay there. So yeah, I have some real questions, but no one would be required, of course, to give them any money. You know that. But like, I don't think they're gonna do it anyway. But if she's saying, "Oh, how about you take a break?" Yeah, I'll take a break. Come on, do an interview, and then I'll take a break from you.
That was the big thing. You decided to stay with me, and they want that breakup stuff.
I also want to say, like, to people, because the words I said that were hurtful or mean-spirited, I just want to, like, really say I'm sorry for it.
Well, there you go.
Because it's inappropriate. It's not a good way to be. Like, there was an issue that happened with someone. I'm not going to mention the issue, but there was an issue a couple weeks ago with someone, and I had to let them go.
What?
But I was kind of excited that maybe I would have a friend, but despite that, they just ended up toxic, and I.
Whoa. This happened again recently? So she how many times? Like, seriously, folks, how many times does she have these friends that she doesn't realize that they're just using her to clout chase and get information? Shanny, anyone who's going to call you a friend these days are not your friend. They just, come on. They see that people can make a channel off of being your friend for like a couple of weeks, maybe more, maybe a couple of months. They see that they can make a channel off of donating to you and lying about it. And they also see that, so they see that. So just, if people, they're not your friend. So just, spoiler alert. But I didn't even hear about this. I wonder who she's even talking about.
I really am putting peace and
She has no
solitude
doubt. Yeah.
as my main priority in life, because I need it.
Potentially.
Hey, dog.
But it hurt, and I didn't know how to move on from it at first. But what I am patting myself on the back and my.
Yo, bullcrap! You can't even hit your back to pat yourself on the back. You can't even wipe. So you could pat yourself on the back, but you can't get back there to wipe your butt. Interesting.
My therapist also was not reacting to it and holding my tongue.
Holding her tongue.
Even though I was very upset over it.
She holds her tongue every time she stands up. 2 tons.
But I have learned not to react. and not to be, I guess you could say, vicious when
Good
I
boy.
feel like I'm being put on the defense, but I've also learned not to go on the defense either, because it's like, why should I defend myself from people who don't even know me? Like, it's true.
Because
Why should I?
because of the allegations, child abuse, hurting people, hurting your own children. Shanny, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I get it. Like, who cares what anyone says on the internet? But it's so many people. And this ain't even just YouTubers or creators anymore, folks. These are journalists. Like, and some of these journalists, they're not the best, but still journalists nonetheless that have clout that can talk to YouTube directly to make sure Shanny doesn't get another channel. People like this Cat Birds and stuff. As long as it's not that other journalist that likes to dox people. I can't remember her name. But seriously, like, this goes above and beyond just YouTube creators. I mean, to me, I feel like us creators, YouTube creators, we're better with the tea. We're better with the facts of everything that goes on, because some of these other people, they don't know everything the way we do. But you know what? It's just, making sure that we have all the ducks in a row, crossing those T's and dotting them till I's. But yeah, this has gone way above and beyond that. I think when you've actually gotten journalists and you're in the news, no, you're a locale. This ain't just speculation anymore.
Should I be upset from that?
Well, it's not just that. The accusations, pretty much 100% of the time, are false anyway.
Yeah. So why even defend a lie?
Clout in the UK means vagina. I'm guessing she has a lot of clout. She definitely has a lot of clout, like a quarry, yeah. and she has a lot of Vagisil as well, and Summer's Eve.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like, no, you can do that.
It's usually wrapped up in the truth, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haha.
Yeah.
Yeah. It usually is. But maybe I have hope that these people can change and heal and not be so reactive and hateful. I pray for them that they will. And it's the same with people going after Colleen Ballinger, even though I don't like her as a person. I think what she did to Trisha was awful, but I think Colleen Ballinger needs to go to therapy and heal as well.
Colleen needs to go to jail. Shanny, are you kidding me? I mean, guys, you go check out what's his name, Adam McIntyre. Colleen was sending nudes and lingerie to a 14-year-old boy. She was also setting up other things going on. They were talking about sex and stuff when she was well in her 30s. What are you talking about? And she would have these things where little kids would be spraying their legs on stage, putting their hands down her pants. What are you talking about? She needs therapy. No, she needs to go to jail. Oh, and the best part, well, not really the best, and none of this is good. She had these fake little scam not GoFundMe's, but they what do you call it? Like these little scam fundraisers where she took a big chunk of the money out of it. So they thought I was going to kids' cancer, this and that. But lo and behold, it wasn't. It was going into Colleen's pocket. So what are you talking about, Shanny? I'm glad she got called out. And I'm glad that Illuminati creator got called out too. Because you know what? If other people are writing your scripts and stuff, they deserve credit. The little help I get around here, I try to make sure I give people the credit because I appreciate their help. And that's how everyone should be, regardless of how big or small their channel is.
And the people who are reacting to her and being so vicious toward her, they also need to go to therapy and heal.
Oh, good night, concern.
Like
Thanks
the
for
people
hanging
who
out with
react
us.
to me, they need to go to
Appreciate you.
therapy and heal because they're not taking care of themselves. They're too focused on me. And it's weird because I'm definitely not focused on them.
Yeah, UK
I
is
think
cool.
I've proven that. You know, I just don't.
Well, what's up from the UK, dog? I appreciate people from across the pond watching me. That's why I put the closed captions on every video, just so everyone can get this in their own language.
Care at this point. I'm living my life. I'm enjoying my life, and it's solitude. It's peaceful, and it's way like being in your peace is way better than being reactive to people you've never met in your entire life, or being even being reactive to people you know. It's so much better, you know, to hold your peace. It's like going into the drama and being so dedicated to the drama is not good for your mental health, and I know that for a fact because I was one of those people wrapped up in that shit.
No.
I was the person who been victimized really bad by these drama people, because there are a few out there that are crazy, and I think trying to create drama with people and doxing them is very irresponsible because you can get someone killed.
Queen of Spades teddy bear what?
You know, luckily the FBI was monitoring this guy with Obama, where Obama didn't get killed.
And yeah, no, I agree, Shay. There is crazy people out there, but you're kind of crazy as well. And again, the fact that you don't care that when I was talking to you on yards, you try to get my channel taken down for nudity because you did all that nude stuff and sexual stuff with Jason, but I got you backstage and you were still doing it. You didn't care that I could see that. Like, I think that's really gross. The fact that Jason let you do that and he's only been with you, like, I could have been recording that on a separate like camera or on my other screen. And do you guys not care about that? I mean, I'm glad I didn't, but I'm just saying I could have. It's just so messed up that you don't see a reason to apologize to me for all that disgusting nudity stuff that you said that you did. Because to me that makes, you know, I get what you're saying about people, but you doing sexual stuff in front of me, that's gross. That kind of traumatized me a bit, you know?
But I'm not monitored. And you should be a little bit more responsible.
You're not monitored
for your actions and your words. And
thank you,
personally, I think held accountable for the crimes you've done unto my family. But I do forgive you.
Oh, okay. She finally forgives people. Different Sage says this is very important. I want to say this before she's almost done here. She finally saw a doctor and all the cancer talk disappeared. Yep. Because you know what? She's already done this old hat of her having cancer. What, in 2016 or 17? And that went away. She did it again because she knows that people will donate to her for that. But again, doesn't get a biopsy. Or if she does, talks to the doctor and they say that you don't have it, guess what? We'll never hear about it. You know? And rather than her saying, "Oh, praise Jesus, I don't have that," she'll just keep that shit to herself.
I hope and pray to God that you'll move on with your life, and you'll learn how to heal, so you're not as reactive and hateful. Because I'll quote Nancy Pelosi, what she said to MAGA: "You guys are miserable." Is this what you really want in life? Being miserable because you're after the boogeyman?
Well, the boogie lady. Boogeyman.
I'd rather have my peace. So
of cake.
Anyway, I'm gonna get going. I hope you guys are safe and well
I'm sure you
and
don't.
beautiful and just, you know, heal. Feel
What am I, a
better
dog?
about yourself, where you don't think attacking someone will make you feel better, because, you know, I personally think if you're into the drama, you're probably really depressed, and you focus on someone, a pariah, for the mere reason that it makes you feel better. But pariahs can heal, move on, and
She's
live
been
a
so
productive,
boring.
beautiful life and be good people. You know,
No, I
as
don't.
David Tennant said, even good people have their limits.
Yeah.
That's a huge bitch.
We're human.
Oh.
I'm not always strong. Sometimes I get weak. But I apologize for my weakness.
Her weakness?
And
You mean
I'm moving
forgiving Rev for the child abuse? That was weakness. You should apologize to your boys for that weakness.
on with my life, and I'm healing.
Mm.
And I think that's the most important thing right now, is to live your life and to heal. So heal, people.
Heal.
I'll be back when I'm back.
I'm sure you will.
I'm healing. Jason's healing. My kids are healing. We're
You
all
wouldn't
healing
know.
in this family. And we're going to continue to heal and be better than we were. All right. I love you guys. Peace.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, guys. I'm sure you believe any of that shit. That she loves everybody.
So pass it around and let everyone know what the fuck I'm saying, you stupid motherfuckers.
Remember, that's the real Shanny. That's the real Shanny. Just, you know.
I want to make it very clear, folks. You know, I just had a revelation from God. You know what that is? There's a guy on YouTube, a big fat fucking.
So when they were doing stuff like this is what they couldn't handle the situation, and this was a cry for help. Bullshit.
Now,
you know
this might as well be in the plot with grandma and grandpa. You know what I mean, bro?
Saying that we can't be trusted with money because we're drug addicts.
Yeah, you know what? I will leave it on that. I will leave it on that one. Guys, it was pretty long. Wow, I actually stretched this out for a little, almost 2.5 hours. That's cool. Thank you, Hank, for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for the cash apps, and I appreciate the donations. I appreciate you supporting my channel. Like I said, I'm thinking about changing things around, maybe just doing future live streams on the members, and then just pre-recorded stuff like this. Just because the divisiveness is just so messed up, you know? There's so many people, like who I'm going to be talking to tomorrow, hopefully, with my special guest. And we will be bringing some real abusers of people, you know, with receipts. And that's all I'm going to say here, that there's actual people out there that hurt people. And if most of us would just fortify and talk about those people that actually hurt people, instead of trying to, like, I don't know, get a one-up over each other. Like, I'm not into that. It's that stupid high school bullcrap. But again, if you want to reunify or unify and go after the actual bad people that have been hurting people for years, and there's receipts on them, then you know what? Come and join me. But I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a lot of fun, and that's it. You know, I have some updates on that Thorpe case. Of course, that Thorpe case was so damn disgusting, and I'm so glad he didn't get any more popular, because he probably would have worked out like the Shanny route. So I'll see you all tomorrow. And for everyone else, I'll see you in my Discord in a little bit in the talk section. All right, guys, don't forget to smash the like on the way out. Be kind to yourselves and each other, and just remember, Draven loves you. All right. Have a good night, folks.